Alright, welcome back everyone. So in today's episode, let's take a look at Meta Platforms, or formerly known as Facebook, where we have Sheryl Sandberg, who's stepping down as Meta's COO after 14 years. Now, Meta Platforms, just like other growth-based stocks out there, have been impacted pretty heavily. We can see down 47% in the last 9 months or so. When the news broke out, shares were down around the 2.6% mark. But based on the official statements here, we have Sheryl, who plans to focus on both family and philanthropic work. For those unaware, Sheryl was one of the most recognized figures at Facebook after she left the likes of Google and joined the team at Facebook in 2008, was able to turn the company into a multi-billion-dollar advertising powerhouse. And that was what Sheryl focused on, was the advertisement sector, building the company into what it has become to date. Now, since the rebranding from Facebook to Meta, some people are hypothesizing that potentially both Sheryl and Mark have a different vision for the future of the company. Meta Platforms is now embracing virtual reality, which is a very different business model to what Facebook used to build on. Now, this speculation arises because this is a very abrupt exit. There's also been a downturn in ads, with almost 10 billion in annual operating losses within Reality Labs, which is a research area that's focusing on the future of both VR and AR. And so let me know in the comments below, do you think Sheryl left Meta based on the uncertainty of the company's business model? Or is it simply the case that she plans on focusing more energy within her lean-in foundation and just to move on in that new chapter in her career? And so since Sheryl left, we have seen some of the company's policy duties shifted over to Nick Clegg. Nick Clegg received the promotion, which is formerly known as Global Affairs at Meta Platforms, back earlier this year, and he previously served as Vice President of Global Affairs and Communications at Facebook from 2018 to 2022. And for those wondering, yes, I am talking about the same Nick Clegg who served as Prime Minister for the UK back in 2010 to 2015, when there was a joint coalition with the Liberal Democrats and the Conservative Party. And it's also the same individual that was famous for signing a pledge to oppose any increase in student loans prior to 2010. But as part of the coalition, they abandoned their pledge and actually increased tuition fees of around 3 times. Just looking at a statement from Mark Zuckerberg, he wrote that she has taught me so much and has been there for many of the important moments in my life, both personally and professionally. He also stated that he's supported both me and Priscilla as we navigated challenges having children. Our partnership has always been deeper than just business. So sometimes people come and go. This is process in business. It seems as though they're both still good friends. That's definitely the way that shareholders would want to perceive this anyway. I should note that I don't hold any shares in Meta Platforms, but this is a key individual that was running as COO of the company. If you look at how the likes of Meta Platforms is generating money, it's mostly from their ad business. And Sheryl was instrumental in building the entire team at Facebook. So let me know below, do you think that this news will impact any of your investment decisions in Meta Platforms going forward? Or do you feel comfortable with the likes of Nick Clegg leading the future growth at Meta Platforms? And so thanks everyone out there who watches this channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And with that said, I'll catch you in the next one.
'Cause I feel like I lived a whole lifetime, stayed around fucking